Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's start the post market analysis. Now let's discuss first Nifty and Bank Nifty. Where Nifty has ended? Well, Nifty has ended 148 points positive. What about Bank Nifty? Well, Bank Nifty ended 518 points positive. Well, how did it happen? Why did it happen? Means which stocks moved the market, or whether FII dominated today or DII dominated today. These all things we are going to discuss in this video. So now let's dive into it and do the post market analysis. We'll start our post market analysis with Nifty chart. Here we'll be finding out support and resistance. If you see here on my screen, then here this is the chart of Nifty. Higher opened the 15 minutes candle. If you see here, then here support is at 13,639 and resistance is at 13,768. Well, why is it support? Because at this point Nifty has touched multiple times, and once it broke that level, it just moved up or it just moved down. Well, why am I taking 15 minutes candle? Because if I go higher than 15 minutes candle, maybe 30 minutes one day, then that support and resistance will be of monthly support and resistance and quarterly support and resistance. So I want to take the immediate support and resistance since I am analyzing the market for intraday trades. Now let's move to the Bank Nifty and analyze this chart. Well, here if you see, then support is at 30,374 and resistance is at 30,825. Here also I am taking 15 minutes candle only. Well, there I have discussed why am I taking 15 minutes candle, not greater than 15 minutes. Well, why am I not taking less than 15 minutes candle? Because I don't want any false signal in my analysis. I want to avoid the false signal. So if I'll be taking 1 minute, 2 minutes, then there will be a lot of false signals because a lot of people are trading and they are receiving the data from the NSE server. So sometimes it may get delayed in their terminals and they are making some wrong trade as well. That's why I'm avoiding the less than 15 minutes candle. Well, Nifty and Bank Nifty both gained positively. Well, Nifty gained 148 points. Means how did it gain? Which stock moved the market? So let's do the analysis of market moves which moved greater than 3% or lose less than negative 3%. When I did the analysis of Nifty 50, well, I was able to come up with these two names, Tata Motors and Sun Pharma. Both of this stock gained greater than 3% today. Well, why did Tata Motors gain? Well, there was a news in the market. Tata Motors rises on maintaining guidance for Jaguar Land Rover, and Jaguar Land Rover sales is not declined after Corona. So again, it was good news for Tata Motors, hence it has gained. Now, if you talk about Sun Pharma, well, 23rd December onwards, it was consolidating and today it did break out and it has gained 3.18%. What are the upcoming meetings which can affect next trading session market? Well, let's discuss that as well. So here if you see, then these are the companies which are going to hold the meeting on upcoming days. It is of 25th November events. So if you are trading in this company, be careful and look out for news. If any good news comes, definitely these stocks are going to gain. Now let's see what are the events which can affect the market in upcoming days. So if you see here, then these are the events. So if you see the list of the events, then there is a foreign exchange reserves which will be going to be held tomorrow. And these are the other events as well that are going to be held on 31st, 1st and 4th January as well. Now let's discuss Nifty and Bank Nifty percentage gain and VIX as well. So if you see here, then VIX is 19.97, which is low. It means option seller can sell the options and make money without any major losses. If VIX is higher, I mean greater than 25, or it is gaining comparatively 3 or 4 points, then there will be some risk involved. That's why I suggest whenever risk is low, risk is low. That's why you can sell options and make money. If you talk about Nifty, Nifty gained 148 points, Bank Nifty gained 518 points. Now let's go to next and do the Nifty total open interest build up analysis. Here if you see, then you can say more put has been sold. It means market was bullish. If people are selling more puts, it means market is bullish. Means people are thinking that market will go up so that we can sell put and make money. Well, how much bullish it was? Well, it was 60% bullish. If you see the total open interest picture, it says weekly picture as well. So it is saying that weekly market is 60% bullish. Now what about today's means change in OI picture says? If you see here, then today also 55% bullishness was there in the market. So that's why 55% put has been sold and 45% call has been sold. So still put is more. It means there is a bullishness in the market today as well as it is the weekly picture as well. But this bullishness is a little bit, you can say it can be turned around in a day. Now let's go for Bank Nifty and find out what was the scenario about Bank Nifty. If you see here total open interest which says the weekly picture, then here also you can say 50-50 chances was there, means market could be bullish or market could be bearish. So if you see this clearly, then in next trading session there is no clear picture that where market is going to go if I talk about Bank Nifty. So let's say what was the today's picture about Bank Nifty. If you see the change in open interest, well, at the end of the market, if you see, more call has been sold. So when market was ending, it was giving a signal that Bank Nifty might go down. So again in next trading session we have to see, because it is indicating the reversal of Bank Nifty as well. Means it is saying that Bank Nifty might go down, but the chances are not that much high, means 53% call has been sold. So that is also not a huge number, but still it is indicating that Bank Nifty might go down. So look out for any news in next trading session. And also whenever you trade, please see this open interest, means if it is changing in live market, then definitely it can affect the market very much and you can easily gain that where market is going to go. So now let's do the open interest distribution analysis of Nifty. If you see here, then here support is at 13,500. This is the support one, and resistance is at 14,000. Well, if you see here, then the difference is of 500 points. Here I am taking the next expiry. It is not today's expiry. Well, it is the 31st of December expiry. So this is the December expiry I am discussing here. Well, you can clearly see here that more put has been built up, but call is also building up at the same time. It is comparatively less, but put is building more in Nifty. It means it is indicating that people are expecting that market will go up. Now let's do the analysis of change in open interest distribution. Here we can see the today's picture, and it also indicates what is going to happen in next trading session as well. So if you see here, then support is at 13,700, and where is resistance? Well, resistance is at 14,000. So this is the support one, and this is the resistance also. In between this, today's market was trading. If you see, means people are expecting that it will be trading in between this. And if you see here clearly, then there are almost like similar pressure is being built up from call side and put side as well. Right now there is no clear indication that where market is going to go. Now let's do the Bank Nifty open interest analysis, means Bank Nifty open interest distribution analysis as well. If you see here, then support is at 29,000, and where is resistance? Well, resistance is at 31,000. But if you see here the resistance, well, people started making positions at 30,500. Or else they are not squaring of the positions from 30,500. So people are expecting that Bank Nifty might go down. That's why they are just not worried about their positions. So this is indicating that Bank Nifty might get reversal, but the chances are not that much high, because there is not much of the open interest build up, only 53%, which is less. So 53% bearishness was there if you see the weekly picture. Well, what about today's picture? Well, if you see the today's open interest distribution of Bank Nifty, means you can say change in open interest. Here 30,000 is the support, and where is resistance? Well, resistance is 32,000. Well, it is a huge difference. Means when market was going up, people were having the fear that market might go up to 32,000. So they were not making positions on the call side, and they were making the positions on put side only. But still, if you will see, then there are big open interest buildup is happening around 31,000 and 31,500. So people are expecting that market will go up, and that's why they are not worried to make the positions near our spot price. So let's see, it is also 50-50% chances, and there is not clear picture we can see by this open interest analysis alone. So that only we can find out in live market or in next trading session only. Now let's go to the next and do the cash activity analysis of FIIs, DIIs. What do we mean by cash activity? Cash activity means the equity stocks buying and selling. If you see here, FIIs have increased their positions and DIIs have further decreased their positions, and they have started selling. Earlier also they were selling, today also they were selling. But if you see the position difference, then it is not a huge difference. DIIs sold more than what FII could buy, but still market has gone up. So it is very interesting phenomena. When I discussed this yesterday as well, at that time also the same thing was there. Means DIIs sold more than what FII could buy, still market has gone up. So what does it indicate? Well, it indicates this market is going up because retail traders are seeing hope in this stock as well. So that's why it is gaining. Who is moving the market up? It is not FIIs. Right now it is retail traders and mutual fund and other investors as well. But it is definitely not the FIIs. Why they are not moving the market? That I am also thinking. Maybe they are trying to take the reversal in upcoming days, or maybe they are selling some stocks. So that might be possible. That's why DI sold more than FI could buy. Still market has moved up, and it is very interesting phenomena. And if you see the FIs, then month till date they are buying. Today also they were buying. And if you see the DIs, they are continuously selling. Today also they were selling. Now let's move to the next and do the FIs analysis for future and options. If you see here, then in future and options, in both the segment, future as well as in options, both the segment they are buying. In cash market, they are not making much of the positions. Then where they are putting the money? Well, they are putting the money in options. That's what we can say. In options, if you see, they are buying heavily. So they are squaring up their positions, or maybe they are not investing that much in stocks, but they are investing that much in future and options. If you see the month till date picture, then in future they were selling. Today only they started buying. Now let's do the analysis of final support and resistance. Then final support for the Nifty is 12,500 and resistance is at 14,000. So this is the 500 points range. If you see the chart support and resistance, well, chart support is at 13,639 and resistance is at 13,768. So well, if you see the 13,000 is the weekly support and daily support is 12,500. Well, it is very much interesting because OI buildup which is happening on weekly basis, it is at 13,000 on support and resistance side as well. So people have not decided where market should go. So on the same side means people are betting that it will go above 13,000, and there are some people, 50% of people who are betting that on 30,000 only that market will go down. So we have to see next trading session because it is going to be interesting. This is a bull and bear fight, and it is very interesting fight because there is nobody is winning and people are still making the position at the same side. Now if you see the Banknifty, well, Banknifty support is at 30,000 and resistance is at 32,000. Well, it is change in OI, means daily picture. What about final support and resistance? Final support is at 29,000 and resistance is at 32,000. Weekly support and resistance, then only 2,000 point gap is there. So people are expecting that it will not move more than 2,000 point in a week. Well, why they are expecting? Because there are holidays. So on market days, it will be holidays. Then next 3 days, there will be no trade. So definitely if there is a no trade, then Banknifty cannot go up. Maybe on the next trading session it might open up a little bit positive, but that effect will be there in the market. So this is my analysis. Based on this analysis, I am taking daily trades, and whatever profit and loss is occurring in my trade, I am daily updating it on my Telegram channel as well. Well, what strategy I am using, this also I am updating in my Telegram channel. So definitely if you are interested to see my trades, what strategy I am using, how much profit and loss I am making daily, you should follow me on the Telegram channel as well. I am also sharing some of the useful stuff on my Telegram channel as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, then hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.